everyone, so let's have a little look at our flying lizard arm balance. I taught this one in a class this week, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to just break down the arm balance a little bit slower for those of you who wanted to practice at home. So of course the best warm-up will be coming from a lizard pose. We're going to have a look at a bound lizard just to start with, to enable our shoulders to open up. But please do not practice this with the body cold. Make sure you do it either after a yoga class when your body is feeling really open and warm. It's really important that you don't injure yourself. Blocks are going to be really handy, and I'm going to be demoing with blocks for this tutorial because it enables us to find a little bit more lift away from the floor. And I want you to bear in mind a couple of points before we get started. The first is your counterbalance. So remember, whatever comes forward, i.e. the chest, the head, the gaze, needs to be supported by the back of the body. So to lift that heavy leg at the back, we have to bring the chest a ridiculous amount forward in this case, and the gaze and your head is going to be really very close towards the floor. So for those of you who have crow in your practice, it is going to feel a little bit different to that. And it can feel a little bit scary, but if you are worried about face planting, then of course place a cushion there and that will help you. So let's have a little look then at the arm balance now. Another point just I should mention is our arms are going to do what feels like our chaturanga arms. So make sure that when you come into the arm balance, the elbows are definitely bent, but I'll talk you through that when we get there. So I'm going to show you on the left side this time because I think it'll be easier to see what's going on with the front leg. So we come into our lizard pose. So of course the left foot is out towards the edge of the mat. We've got a nice big open position to the hips and our hands are on the inside of our left foot, driving back that back leg, and this pose always feels really, really strong. So we'll try the bound variation of it, which encourages that snuggling underneath of the left shoulder, underneath the left leg. So I'm going to do this by hooking my left leg underneath, bringing my right arm over my back, and then trying to connect my hands together, and then squeezing the left knee back in so it doesn't splay out too much, okay? Now you can of course do this with a strap, but I would suggest that if you need a strap, you may find the actual arm balance difficult when we come to it because it does require quite a bit of shoulder flexibility, and having longer limbs can sometimes make life a little bit easier when we come to do the arm balance. Okay, so hold that for about 3 to 4 breaths and feel free if you need to drop the knee down. But let's have a look at coming into the arm balance now ourselves. So I'm going to bring the blocks in. Now we don't want, when we bring the hands here, we don't want the blocks coming behind the leg, we want them coming in front. It's going to be important because we want the chest and everything to come forward. First of all, take the blocks under the hands and then snuggle your left shoulder underneath your left thigh, okay? This will feel really awkward, but don't panic. Then adjust yourself if you need to. You're going to bring the blocks forward, and then I'm going to lift that back leg, and then maybe creep it in a little bit further so that the bottom is sticking up a little. That's going to help you too. From here, we want to bring the chest forward. These are the chaturanga arms that I was talking about earlier. And then you'll notice that your head is really close towards the floor. If you can, you're going to pick that back foot off and lift it. And then if you've got success there, you can start to lift the back leg. And breathe, focus your gaze. Think about doing up dog with your chest, enabling it to lift away from the floor even more. Good luck, keep practicing it, and let me know how you get on if you have any questions. Thank you for joining me. See you again soon.